Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Monday, November the 13th, 2017. Okay, so this is going to be a general collective overall energy reading. Because it is general, you may or may not resonate with it or fully resonate with it, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and, oh my goodness, tune into the energies. Got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so what's going on for Monday, Divine Spirit? As a collective, what is the major energies that may affect us on this day? What is the major energies, Divine Spirit? Okay. We have Two of Swords. This is the overall energy. The Five of Wands. The World card. The Ten of Cups. And the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm going to pull a fortune card. I'm going to lay it face down. What is the fortune collectively? What is the fortune for Divine Spirit? And stop. Okay. Alright, so the Two of Swords is the overall energy today. What is it that you're not seeing? What is it that you know the truth of something? You already know, whether it's kind of like you don't know how to decipher your intuition or what the message is, or you're not sure if you got the answer right, but there is something that you are seeing that you're in denial or you're not understanding the message. It could be something that you're very defensive about or something that you're fighting against. You don't want to see some conflict around you. It could be that you're a third party to a conflict between others, or two people maybe even. Or it could be that you represent one of these energies, that it's you against something in your life or someone else or multiple people. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that you can overcome this, that this is not something that you have to focus on. Obviously, this is not something, it's something you can definitely get yourself out of, and it's only by your own making that this is a struggle for you, this is a fight for you. Why you keep attracting conflicting situations, it could be, or a conflict within a situation. It's like you're able to cut the cords on it, but you just have to say so. I'm also getting that spirit or divine spirit, whatever, God, the Most High, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever you work with, I feel like are working on your behalf. And I'm getting like the battle is over, but you have to see that it's over. You have to say it's done. I'm done with this. I cut all ties to this. Whatever this conflict is, it could be an inner conflict, or this could be something that is like an outside situation, but it could also be internal, like I said. I'm also getting that it is over if you just say it's over. If you approach the situation as if you are done with this, I was about to cuss, but if you're done with this and you just want to move on, you want to walk forward, you have to say so. You have to believe it is so, because the Swords is about communication. It's also about our intellect, the mental, the mind. It's also spirit. The element of air represents spirit. So I feel like you have to say that within your being, or state that to the universe, or pray about it, or actually take some sort of step with, you know, I get spiritual assistance, because there's 3 people in this card. So I'm getting like spiritual assistance. It's like you and spirit, or maybe even your higher self, but need to cut this out of the way because you're done. And I feel like it's not just one type of situation. It could represent, you know, battles with love, battle with work and finance, battles with health, battle with so many different things, understanding, learning lessons. I feel like it's on the horizon as a world card. This is a successful completion to a karmic cycle, or to a situation that has been driving you mad, or getting out of a situation where you feel like you are fighting yourself, or you're fighting against something, or you're fighting for something maybe that others are against. If it's that deep, for some of you it could be family situations because you got the Ten of Cups. But Spirit wants you to focus on the Ten of Cups, I feel, because I feel like there's a lot of things that you should be grateful and thankful for that you're not appreciating at this time. You're not appreciating some sort of positive turnout I'm getting. It could be something within the family that needs to heal that you need to focus on, because this could be some conflicts within your home or conflicts with your happiness. And I feel like you need to focus only on what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you desire. Because this to me seems like a fairy tale type of vibe. It doesn't really look like a real picture in a sense, almost like a movie with these stars. They don't really look real to me. So I feel like this is a fantasy or a daydream or desire or something. Focus on this fairy tale, this happy picture that you have in your mind. And focus only on that. Not to say that you have to tune out anything that comes up that may be so-called negative, because you can't block out the negatives. You have to have balance. You have to have, if it was only just so-called love and light all day, rainbows, and no rain, no thunderstorms, how would things heal? How would the earth heal? How would the flowers bloom and grow if we didn't have the storms and the rain? You know, people always talk about, oh, you're always talking about negative things, or you're picking up negative things all the time. I'm not picking up negative things. I pick up things that may need to come up to the surface to heal so that you can let go of it. If you just keep putting dirt over a dead fucking flower, you're just, instead of pulling it out of the roots, or instead of nurturing something and bring it back to life, all you're doing is covering dirt over it, covering up. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's bullshit. And it's going to keep popping out of the roots are going to keep popping out anyway. So you might as well address the shit while it's there. Excuse my language. So yeah, you need to focus on more so of what you want, but at the same time, if something does arise, and that's kind of the Knight of Pentacles, and you see what's underneath the deck. So there's going to be some things that trigger you. That's just how it is. You don't want anything swept under the rug in your new cycle. You want things to be successfully completed and closed out of your life. No BS hidden under the surface anymore. That's what the Scorpio energy is about. It's going to bring, Scorpio represent death and the Judgment card. So all of this stuff that you thought was hidden or that you could get rid of and not focus on anymore and say, I'm going to brush it to the side, it's going to revisit you. Whether it's people coming back into your life or things coming back into your awareness, just deal with it and focus on what I need to do and how do I want things to end up at the end of all of this. What is my ultimate goal? But don't brush over the work that you have to do. The healing, the nurturing, the grounded, getting practical and sitting with this energy, because you need to set an intention. The conclusion is you gotta focus on where your target. That's why Spirit is telling you to approach the situation. Okay, this is my last cycle. This is my final test. Spirit, what do I need to do from this point on? What do I need to do? Okay, I'm going to focus on the outcome that I want. I want to be completely healed. Sometimes I see the Ten of Cups as a completion of healing. And feeling free from past heartache. Finally getting to that place emotionally where you feel complete within yourself. At least in a cycle or with something you were working on or healing. So it could also be that fairy tale for you. Okay, this is how I want things to end at this last cycle. This is what I want in my life. Some of you want love. You want family. Some of you want your families to come together. Some of you guys want to just be happy within yourselves. Whatever this fairy tale is, when you focus on it, the conclusion is going to be that you're going to set an intention. Okay, you want to make sure that intention is coming from a grounded place. Okay, and that you have surrendered and let go of what doesn't serve you, and you've allowed Spirit to pull, or pull the roots out. Any BS that needs to come out of your garden, you allow Spirit to do it no matter how painful it is. Because you might have thought that root was going to turn into a flower, and sometimes it's not the case, and that's fine. But just deal with it and address it anyway. So let's see what the fortune is for today. You have the Harlequin. The true feelings are masked. Okay? So for some of you, these are things that you are trying to deny. You see she's blindfolded into a sword. You're trying to deny something that you feel, something that's bothering you, something that's conflicting, or maybe you're fighting against your feelings. Spirit is telling you to address it. This is going back to that addressing the issue, addressing what's coming up, okay? You have to heal, you guys. You can't expect some people, I'm not going to say everybody, but some people, it just bothers me when people say that, you know, oh, this is a negative, why is your message is always negative? And I don't see how you can see my message as negative. I just don't sugarcoat shit. I don't bullshit with people when I'm doing my readings. I just tell it like it is. And it's not always going to be what you want to hear. And I feel like my purpose maybe as a reader is to, like, help you address things that you need to heal so that you can let it go for the betterment of where you're trying to go. Instead of just, you know, oh, it's just love and rainbows and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to work on yourself, and, or, oh yeah, this is what so-and-so is doing and you don't have to do anything and it's their fault and, yeah, whatever. It's not how it's supposed to work. So you got the World card in reverse. So this is the love energy. With the Four of Cups. Okay. It's the Knight of Pentacles again. So you have the World card and the Knight of Pentacles in this spread. The love energy. The Four of Wands in reverse. Let's see. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse with the High Priestess. So the World card in reverse, this is the very thing that you're struggling with. It either is matters of the heart, relationships with people in your life, or it could be a romantic situation for some of you. That this is the hard thing that you're kind of denying something or masking your feelings. Like the card said, you're fighting against it, you're defensive, or it's causing you a lot of internal conflict in some way. And you know it. There's something that you're seeing and you're trying not to see it. And this is what is keeping you from closing something out. You feel like this is a circumstance that you, or something, or relationship, or something that you can't have a successful closure with. And with the Four of Cups is your challenge. I feel like you're unwilling to accept. It's like you're unwilling to cut cords with some aspect of your relationships or a relationship or a situation in the matters of the heart. You're unwilling to disconnect with it or some aspect of it emotionally. And that's what's blocking you from this conclusion. It's something that you're not willing to close out, and therefore things can't come in. Or this ending cannot happen. It's something along those lines. And your approach is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, Spirit is saying don't brush it under the rug. Get in the ground and pull those weeds up. Water that garden. You have to focus on this. You have to look at what's right in front of you. You have to look at what the bullshit is there. The weeds are not hidden. We can see them. Okay? Just have to dig a little deeper to get to the root and get rid of them. And start watering our garden, start healing, start nurturing ourselves and the things that we really want to happen or see grow. That's what the Knight of Pentacles represents. It could very well be that for some of you, until you water your garden and before you pull the shit out, Knight of Pentacles to me is like a secret admirer. It could be a good person that's trying to come in or someone that's trying to help you. It could very well be that there's people that you're just not accepting, you're not seeing. This man is giving her fruit. So it's like he's giving her something that's healthy, something that can blossom, something that can grow, or something that can nurture you. And it could be a spirit guide as well. Sometimes I see the Knight of Pentacles as someone who can play like an earth angel, or it could even be a spirit guide sometimes. With the Four of Wands in reverse as your focus, focusing on what's holding you back from the stability that you're seeking. What is it that blocks you? And it's something with the Four of Cups that you're unwilling to cut cords with. And I feel like that's where you need to place your focus. The Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like there's someone that is unable to reach you. And it could be someone that you just don't know yet. And their energy is you know, trying to come in. And it's kind of being blocked. I'm getting it. It's being blocked. This is the longest reading ever. But hopefully this, or the longest tarot daily reading I've ever done, I think. But hopefully that it's helpful and it does its job. But I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, there is someone around most of you that is trying to come in, or the circumstance or situation that is supposed to come in, you know, the resolution is trying to, but it's being blocked. And it's because you're turning your back to something, you're not seeing it, or you don't want to see it. With the High Priestess, there's truth. You know the truth. You know what's going on. You're not blind to the situation. Like the Two of Swords, it's actively choosing not to see something. You don't want to see it. Or you don't want to focus on it at all. You don't want to even deal with it at all. So I'm going to pull an angel guidance card as our angel guidance. And I'm going to leave it there for what is the message Spirit has for us? What is the angels? What do our angels want us to know? The loving guardians of the universe. What is the message? What is the message? Justice. Justice card with Archangel Raphael. It says, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So this is definitely a karmic situation. Scales are being balanced. Things are trying to work out in your favor. And that's why Spirit is saying don't give up. Just focus on it. And then you have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. And this is the Change Your Life card. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel and Raphael, because they're pretty much validating what Spirit has been saying in the cards this whole reading. So I hope that this message resonates with you guys and that you've enjoyed it. As always, you guys, I'm sending much love to you. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you may visit my website at waluchildreadings.com. You may also book a phone reading with me as well. I'll leave that in the description box. I am available 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday this week, specific time. Or Pacific time, if you are interested in a phone reading, 30 minutes or 60-minute reading. Also, for instant messages and readings or instant readings, you may visit my app at instantgo.com/waluchildreadings, where I do chat readings, video chat readings, phone call readings as well. So I'm sending much love to you guys. Until the next reading, peace.